On the last episode of Raft, we solved two very important problems. What to do with all this damn seaweed, and where to get goo. It took me a minute. We then set ourselves up a nice little grill, because those seagulls aren't gonna cook themselves. Back to the goo. After we finally put one seaweed in our smelter, and boom! One goo. And I'm a little bit embarrassed about how excited I am about this whole process. We then used some graphics to lay out the plans on what it would take to go from some goo to a lot of goo. And I think I nailed it. Let's get in there. Hey there everyone, Derek here, and welcome back to another day of Raft. We have so many things that we need to go over. For starters, I had another episode recorded before this, but the audio is all jacked up. So I decided, instead of trying to salvage it and put something together, I just, screw it, it's gone. We're starting from scratch. In the lieu of that, I have a couple things I need to show off. We expanded a tidbit. So I finally got 2 more smelters put in. I am extremely short on wood planks right now, because as you can see, we added on quite a bit to the boat itself, and I've got a bunch more storage. So I actually added in all of these storage areas in the hopes of, I need to turn that down. I feel like I'm yelling. In the hopes of, we just need more storage. So I'm gonna keep basics in here. So I got scrap, and then I got palm, and then I got plastic, and I got wood. This is gonna be refined goods. We got a cooking station. I mean, look at that thing. It's cool, right? God, I did a lot that episode. Looking back, that's unfortunate that I lost it. But yeah, so I mean, right now we're just keeping on. We got a bunch of things that we need to make. We finally have a bunch of goo, so we can probably maybe focus in on building some of that. Is my anchor down? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the big thing today is I need to get caught up on wood again. I had probably 6 stacks of 20. So that, you know, basic math, I had 120 wood, and I'm down to, well, what I got on me. 23. God, remember when I couldn't get enough leaves? What happened to those days? Ugh. Yeah, we got a ton of goo. Okay, so, hold on. Yeah, there's an island right there. Let's head on over there. I don't honestly know, like at this point, and no, I need the resources. I was gonna say, I'm not really getting anything from the islands. Which is, I mean, it's kind of a bummer. But, okay, so, should I build let's get a net launcher. I don't know if I'm ever gonna, I'm sure I'm gonna run into animals at some point, and I'd like to have a net launcher ready for when that day comes. Pretty sure I got some bolts. Yeah, I got some bolts. Cool. Okay, so we got a net launcher. What else can we make? We got beds. I don't think that we can make a bird's nest. I do have giant clam. I bet this is where I get eggs. I saw eggs in a recipe last time. 100% I bet that's where I get eggs, is the bird's nest. Okay. It's tempting. It's tempting. I got the cooking pot. We do need another scarecrow. Dwight didn't make it. You're my boy, Blue! You're my boy. Dwight didn't make it. So we probably need another one of those. Yeah. Several cups of water at once. Oh, it doesn't require fuel. Oh, that's so good. Give me the glass. Oh, yeah. Keep it going. Keep this going. Oh, in the lieu of that, I also figured out something else last episode. Actually, I didn't figure it out. Someone told me about it, and it's that right there. I can actually stab Bruce in the water with the spear. Like this is game changing. Like, yeah, it's freaking awesome. So thank you, whoever pointed that out to me. I'm actually, I've been trying to put people that give me really good tips in the videos. If you haven't noticed, I appreciate tips. I like to figure things out on my own, but occasionally I'm too dumb to do it. So I appreciate tips or at least guidance and not being direct. I don't like backseat gaming, and I feel like there's a difference between giving someone like, hey, you should do, maybe you should try doing something along those lines, rather than, hey, dumbass, you get goo from seaweed. you know? Okay, hold on. Let me eat. I'll just eat these potatoes real quick. Honestly, I need to figure out a better layout for my boat too. I mean, this is actually, this layout's probably fine. I'm almost getting to the point, and I know I've said this like 8 times. I'm pretty sure I wish wash on this next comment, all the time. But I think I'm getting to the point where I probably need to build a second deck. And I'm saying that because I need more room. But if I built a second deck and allowed me to put things, that means I could surround the whole thing with these nets. But then again, I don't know if the whole thing requires the nets. Because if I have it on just 2 sides, I don't know. I can't decide. I can't decide whether it's worth it or not. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on and how I should actually structure my boat here. Whether I should keep adding on and making it really big, or whether that second story is actually, could possibly be worth it. Okay, you boys, sorry. I am sort of sorry. I'm not, though. But you guys are gone. See ya. And then let's go ahead and take these new and improved ones. Oh, God, look at these things. Ah, oh, yes. Oh. Now what do I do? Do I gotta fill them with water? I'm assuming I still have to fill these with seawater. There you go. Oh shit, they hold a lot. Oh my God, how much can I put in here? Okay. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Why didn't I do this sooner? Who would have thought that I could be this much more efficient when I don't have a giant man-eating shark hunt me down at every moment's notice? I can get all the clay in the sand I want now. Feels good, man. Yeah, give me the giant clam. Alright, back up. I don't need to be dying down here. I have one worst enemy. In all the games that I play, in every series that I have one worst enemy. Hubris. I get ahead of myself quite a bit, and I'm like, nah, I can do that. I'm a top-tier gamer. There's no way that I can't make that back to the surface in time. Every time. It's hubris. I am my own worst enemy. Some people like PvP. Some people like PvE. Me? I do PV me. Me against myself. Okay. I think we got as much as we possibly could. What kind of haul did I get that time? 16 clay, 15 sand. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Alright. Raise you up. Is this done? I don't understand this thing. Really, I don't understand the cooking pot. It takes me forever to understand what the hell's going on with this thing. I'm not even kidding. It probably took me 10 minutes yesterday just to try and figure out how to use it. I mean, I have recipes. But it took me so, like, I put potatoes on here, I put beets on here, then finally I got them to go in the pot. Now that they're in the pot. Hold on, do I gotta use a cup? I'll check that out later. Maybe that's it. Maybe I have to have something to drink them. That makes sense, right? Alrighty, folks, we're actually going to call it an episode here. Whenever I've been playing this game lately, time just sort of seems to get away from me. So I've been having a hard time of breaking this up into episodes. Mainly because I go longer than I probably should because I'm enjoying this game so much. I've been shooting for the 10 to 15 minute mark because, I mean, that's kind of what the standards for YouTube say nowadays. But let me know what your thoughts on that are. Maybe I should be doing 20-minute episodes. So yeah, let me know what your opinions are down in the comments. Other than that, hit that like button if you enjoyed the episode. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see what happens next in my Raft series. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. I'll see you all in the next one. Check you later.